How are you guys feeling? I don't even know where to start with all this, because I got just an embarrassment of riches. I think the thing I do want to start off with is opening. I mean, we got to do the best first, right? We got the collector's boosters, which are gonna hold some of the best cards, right? And I want to see what's in there, so we're gonna do that first because that's the most exciting thing. Dude, I just got packs all over my desk now because of the way I did that. Let's find the collector's boosters. There's one, there's two. I think I have one or two more. Also, I got the Mario Kart World music playing in the background because it's peak. There's a whole conversation on Gamescast today about Mario Kart being the best soundtrack of the year. Oh my god, Little Sia with the 5 gift of subs. Thank you so much, Little Sia. Appreciate you. I guess we just have the 2 collector's boosters, which we're opening up right now. We gotta see what's in this. Yeah, Little Sia says this OST is insane. It's so fun. It's maybe the best soundtrack I've ever heard in my life. It hits real hard, especially when you have like the appreciation and like the history of Mario, and like when you've played not only all the Mario Karts, but when you play just the majority of like games throughout Mario's history, and you start to hear every single remix, it's fucking insane. In your life, that's a claim. Creed, I don't think it's an insane claim. This soundtrack is fucking insane. Like, I know there's a lot of hyperbole that goes around, and like I know that I can be one of the culprits when it comes to hyperbole sometimes, but like, brother, this soundtrack is fucking legendary. I'm sorry. I mean, it's also like just the objective thing of they're remixing the best soundtracks in history and putting them all into one soundtrack with a crazy original score as well. And the remixes are fucking insane. I don't even think it's a hot take. Like, it'd be one thing if it was like, you know, a brand new game came out with a new original soundtrack and I'm like, best soundtrack of all time. I can understand how that's a hot take. I genuinely don't even think it's a hot take for Mario Kart World soundtrack. Like, when you listen to I was listening to the file select music earlier, and I cannot believe what they did with the Mario 64 file select music. It's beautiful. Listen to Dire Dire Docks. It's beautiful. Listen to the music that's playing right now. Not sure the best OST of my life. I really like Yoshi's Island. I forget if I said one of or if I said the best, but I'm gonna imply one of. I'm not gonna say straight up it's the fucking best of all time, but like, it is one of the best original best soundtracks that I've heard in a video game. Game Master says, coward. If you want to know what I think is the best soundtrack of all time, I mean, I'll say top 3, and obviously personal opinion just based off of what I know, right? Top 3, I would say Smash Ultimate or Brawl. It's one of those. I'm gonna go Ultimate, and it's a cheat code, but you're asking, right? Like, if I'm being objective, I'm gonna say Ultimate. Nier Automata, 1000% Nier Automata. Undertale and Mario Kart World. Those are my top. Those are my 4. If you're telling me I gotta pick one, I would say Smash Ultimate for now. I would say Smash Ultimate. All right. First pack opened. We're going full screen. Okay. We're gonna start off with a token creature. We got Excalibur. This just made me like take a look at my nails. I'm like, are my nails cut? Excalibur 2. Oh my god, look at this art, dude. This is hot. That's hot. That's some good ass art. Oh, you know what? Final Fantasy VII is up there for best soundtrack of all time. Final Fantasy VII is definitely up there, especially with the remakes and stuff. Oh, Chat. 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 Oh. Chat. Getting some good polls here. Oh my god. Chat. Waka Devoted Guardian. I gotta play 10, dude. I gotta play Final Fantasy 10. Zanarkand, Ancient Metropolis. Which one is this from? This Final Fantasy 10? Yeah, this is FF10 as well. Alright. We got some of the Moogles. Moogles Valor. Oh, we got a land card here. The Waste. Which, is this colorless? I don't think I've seen... Okay. I don't think I knew Waste was a thing in Magic as a land card. Just a straight up regular colorless lands card. That's cool. Oh my god. Chat. Sorry for the focus, but at least it has autofocus. Look at that. Ambrosia Whiteheart. What does colorless mean? So in Magic, you have different color mana. And the lands represent colors. So you're tapping that land for mana. You know, there's red, there's blue, there's green, there's black, there's white. Colorless means it doesn't have a color, which means if I were to show you this card, for example, that I just showed you, right? In that top right corner of the card where it has the 1 and it has the white symbol, right? That white symbol means it taps for, to pay for that cost, you can only tap white mana for that cost. That 1, you can tap colorless for it. And which can be literally like a colorless card, like Waste, or it could be literally any other color. You can tap any color for it, but that is, colorless is included in that. Oh my god, chat. We got Tidus. A lot of Final Fantasy X representation here. A lot of Final Fantasy X. Yeah, Creed, any deck could use colorless. The thing, though, is that colorless can't tap for a color. Colorless can only tap for colorless. And there's like, I know I have a friend that has a whole deck built around colorless. Like, there's some cool shit you can do with that stuff. But I've never seen, usually when I see a colorless land, there's some kind of ability to it. I've actually, I don't think I've ever seen like a straight up Waste, like, it just taps for colors is all this card does. Oh, here we go. We got some Final Fantasy 16 shit. We got some FF16 shit. Clash of the Icons. That's cool. This is fun. We got this fucker. We got we got this fucker. Fucking Tom Berry. Alright, we got a few more in this pack. Got the world map. Which one is this from? Is this Final Fantasy 1? Is this just straight up Final Fantasy? Just world map? Yeah, this says FF1. So we got that. I'm not familiar with this. This looks like it's from Final Fantasy 5. The Gala Cat. It's fun. And then one more, our last one. The Keyurn, or Keykurn Merchant. And that is from Final Fantasy 11. Alright, that's our first collector's booster pack. We're going to set these aside and make sure I get these sleeved after the stream. Alright. Our second collector's booster, chat. Oh yeah, Little Sia did a stream earlier today where she was playing Final Fantasy 16, which has me excited because I love FF16. Bless, what is your favorite Final Fantasy? Probably... Oh, that's tough. Probably either 7 Remake or Rebirth. If I can count that as one, I'll just say 7, like the 7 Remake games. I do love 16 as well. Is 16 the one with the car? No, 16 is the one with Ben Star. The one with the car is 15. What's the oldest FF you've gone back to? 7. I never finished 7 though, but I put in like, I think I played most of 7 at this point. Well, after I played Remake, I was so obsessed that I went back and I played 7. I got pretty far in it, but I never finished it. I also played Final Fantasy 13 back in the day. In 13, I really dug. I didn't dig enough to finish it. 13 I liked, but then I had friends that were like, oh, I'm playing 13 too in Lightning Returns. And I was like, I'm fucking good. I'm not doing any of that shit. I want to go back to 10 though. 10 seems like it's a good time. Outside of that though, like Kingdom Hearts I played. And then, what was the other one? The Last Story. I know those aren't Final Fantasy games, but The Last Story, for Wii, I was a big fan of. Really, really liked The Last Story. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Another token card there. Oh. Chat. I love some of this art. Look at that art, dude. Now, I'm not familiar with this character. This is from... Oh, this is from 13. Oh, maybe I am familiar with this character. Anyway, that's really cool art. Yeah, Casey says, oh shit, you got the collectors. I only have 2. I only have 2. Oh my god. Chat. Honestly, I'm doing a disservice to this for the stream, playing Mario music in the background. Hold on, I'm gonna have to switch this to a Final Fantasy playlist. I know I got this going because it's the Mario Kart World soundtrack. But we gotta be real here. Now, is there a lo-fi Final Fantasy lo-fi radio 24/7? We're gonna rock that. Yeah, this tarot card is insane. Yeah, come on. Like, that looks so good. And this is from 6. Yeah, I gotta play. 6 and 10 are the ones I really gotta play. All right, here's one that's a 14? No. That's 4. No, that's 14. Never mind. Roman numerals. That's cool. That's really cool. Transpose. And this one is from... That's also 14. Oh my god. We gotta summon. Summon GF Cerberus from 8. That's cool. That's cool. G-Door. Aristocratic Capital. Is that a land? It's a land card that you can play as a sorcery. Target opponent mills half their library, rounded down. Holy cow. That's crazy. And it's a land card. That's crazy. You got a cool mountain card here. All right, we got another summon. Esper Ramu. Cool. Dylan Chet, how's it going? Ultros, Obnoxious Octopus. Is that from 6? Yeah, that's from 6. God, this is so cool that we're doing Final Fantasy. God, I love landfall creatures as well, but I don't play red. Ooh, I like this one. What is this from? This is from 14. Flying whenever this creature attacks, surveil 1. That's cool. Other video game you want them to do? I mean, I mentioned this on a Gamescast, but I think From Software would be cool. A Dark Souls set. And like I would include Elden Ring as well in there. Just do the history of From Software. I think that'd be really cool. It's funny because I always want to say Pokemon and then I have to remind myself that like Pokemon cards exist. I could see them doing BioWare as well. I feel like Mass Effect / Dragon Age cards would be a big hit. But me personally, like for my own taste, FromSoft would be such a slam dunk. All right, we only got a few more here to go through. It's cool. Pokemon would be funny. Pokemon, let me tell you, even if Pokemon cards weren't even a thing, it would be the amount of money that they would, I think, have to request to make that partnership happen. Magic versus Capcom would go crazy. That'd be cool. I would like that. That'd be cool. And then this is the last one. I mean, the fact that they did SpongeBob means that the potential, the opportunities are endless, in a sense. All right, man, I'm so excited to use this. I need to sleeve this up. I need to find time. Probably, I mean, I'm playing board games tomorrow afternoon, so I gotta find time to sleeve these up before then. But I'm really excited to play with this. You know what? I want to open this guy right here, the starter kit that I got. I don't need to go through all the cards. But I was happy. I forgot that I ordered this. I got a free box yesterday from Wizards, the folks behind Magic. And then this morning, I got a notification on my phone that said my box had shipped from Amazon. I was like, oh shit. I forgot that in February, I literally pre-ordered this box. And so I took the box I got yesterday back to work and I gave it to Tim. And so hopefully this will be like the gateway drug for Tim to get in. But yeah, this one comes with a starter guide, starter kit play guide. I assume this is just yeah, it's the introduction to the 5 colors. So welcome to Magic the Gathering. The Sonic cards. Sonic doesn't deserve Magic cards. I mean, that'd be cool. And if it's like a small thing like they did with SpongeBob, that'd be fun. That'd be cool. Creed says, wow. Listen, I gotta be real. And you know what? Here's the thing. Sonic I'll put in the same camp as SpongeBob as far as what that would bring to Magic, which is not much, but I guess you know what? I would cop the Sonic cards. I was judgmental at first, but when I think deeper about it, I would cop the Sonic cards. And also be great for kids to get into Magic. That'll actually bring in a fan base. Fuck, that actually makes a lot of sense the more I think about it. Because then you have the colors naturally in there, right? Sonic is blue. Tails is wait, no, there's not yellow. I don't know why I assumed it was yellow. I guess Tails would be... What would Tails be? The Tamelution nearly got you to give up Sonic Magic cards. No, regardless of Tamelution, here I think I realized, and here's the thing, I love Sonic. I'll never not love Sonic as an IP. I always describe it as my Hello Kitty, right? Of like a brand where I just fuck with the brand. Even if I don't fuck with the games half the time, I'm like, listen, I just fuck with Sonic. You know, it's who I am at my core. But also, I think when I joined Kinda Funny, I painted myself very strongly as a Sonic fan. And in retrospect, I think I painted myself more strongly than I am, because I am, but people only associate me with Sonic, which I think has made me, in turn, made me recoil a little bit. But also I'm also like very okay with it, because I do fuck with Sonic. I do like Sonic at the end of the day. At the end of the day, I do fuck with Sonic. Like, I look back at my Sonic Frontiers review, and I was like, yo, it's a 3 out of 5 that I love, like a 5 out of 5. You know what I mean? And I feel like that alone, I'm like, well, that means I fuck with Sonic. Yeah, Game Honest says he's the Sonic guy for sure. I mean, here's my thing. I would like to share it more evenly with Tim, because in ways, Tim is like more truly a Sonic fan. In ways, not in all the way, but like Tim like would read the Sonic comics and shit. Game Honest says, hey, better than being the girl who hates Uncharted. Janet, I'll tell you right now, no, it's not. There's nothing worse to be as a gamer than a Sonic fan. They fucking ridicule you for being a Sonic fan, Janet. For me, when I hear that you hate Uncharted, which I don't think is true, but when I hear that you hate Uncharted, I'm like, oh, that's just a person with opinions. When you like Sonic, people associate certain things with you that I don't like. Music name, I'm listening to a Final Fantasy lo-fi playlist. Because like when you like Sonic, people then are like, oh, they're a furry. Or like, oh, they're, I don't know, man. They're stuck in their childhood, which all of us are. But I don't know, man. I don't know. There are certain things when you're a Sonic fan, people attach to you that I don't like. I don't like. It's the cross that I bear. I love that in relation to Sonic. It's the cross that I bear. There is a stigma. Okay, yeah, this is straight up just a it's smart of them to include this. It's straight up just a starter guide for how to play Magic is what this is, as I flip through all the pages. God, I want to open these decks, but at the same time, I don't want to make my desk all messy with cards, and so I'm going to hold off for now. Fuck, this is so cool. Yeah. No, chat, I've definitely, I think in the last few years especially, I've had to come to terms with who I am as a human. Chat. This is turning into therapy, which is okay. This is turning into therapy. Because, like, I very rapidly entered my fighting game era strongly. Like, I've always been a fighting game fan, but, like, I entered it very strongly a few years ago when they released Street Fighter 6 and Tekken. And then I entered my TCG fandom. And all this has made me have to sit down with myself and go, damn, you're a very bullyable human being. Like, I've not set myself up for success when it comes to my interests. Like, I'm like, well, I like fighting games. I like fucking Magic cards. I like fucking, and like, Magic was like the thing where I resisted. Magic was definitely the thing that I was like, hey man, at least I'm not into fucking Magic the Gathering. Turns out I fucking love Magic the Gathering, y'all. I fucking love this shit. I understand it. Like, I'm seeing the Matrix and I'm like, ah, shit. Nah, dog. I love this shit, dude. Game Honestly says, it helps that you know modern music, less bullyable. Here's the thing. It would help if I was in, like, the right crowd for it. Because, like, the crowd the people that I'm surrounded with at work, bless, you're not a wrestling fan, though, are you? Oh, that's the thing I forgot. Is that I got back into wrestling in the last year. I got so back into wrestling. That's the thing. I almost forgot that part. In the last year, especially, getting into Magic and wrestling. Oh, man. It's so bad. It's so bad. J Tinch, it's a shoot. I'm telling you, it's a shoot. Shoot means it's real, right? Shoot means like it's for real. Yeah, no, I've had to come to terms. Here's my thing. Is I gotta get back into breakdancing. Is the only option now. I gotta get fully back into breakdancing. Is the only option to save to save my own soul. Because growing up, breakdancing was like my tether to a reality, right? Breakdancing was like, hey, at the end of the day, I'm a fucking shy kid in high school, but I can dance my ass off, and the kids would fuck with me for that. And that was like my saving grace. Cause I was dancing my ass off. And also I was doing like a lot of spoken word poetry. I was very creative as a kid. That like I've lost a lot of that side of me as I've like started like doing more work in the industry, and like I chased after being a video games podcaster and got the job and doing all that stuff, right? Like I've not been to dance events in like years. Volleyball is also a nice balance. Yeah, but it'd be better if I was like good at soccer, you know. The Blessing Show is creative. Yeah, but it's creative in the way that I get real nerdy about my video game opinions. I need to do some like objectively non-nerdy shit. Chat, I need you guys to list new interests. As you do that, oh wait, did this come with the code? This should come with a code for Arena. Oh, I think it's in the, fuck yeah, I gotta open this. All right. Yeah, I gotta open these for the code. Fuck, which deck did this go to? All right, this is the Sephiroth one. Hiking, I ain't doing that shit. I don't hike. Cooking, pickleball. I mean, pickleball is the less cool volleyball, I feel like. Let's see. Reading. I mean, can I read comics? Does that count? God, I'm fucking finished. I'm washed, chat. I'm washed. Little Cia says it's infectious to watch someone excited about what they're talking about. I agree. Bird watching, but like I want to be talking about something cool. I want to be talking about something cool. I gotta get back into. I also made music. That's the thing, is like, it's funny. You know what's funny? I was looking back at pictures of myself from like my late teens into my early 20s. And I looked nerdier. I was like way skinnier, and my haircuts weren't like I didn't like style my hair whatsoever, right? Like I looked nerdier, but I think inherently I was fucking cooler. I did cooler things. I break danced. I don't know what the past tense is. I break danced. I did spoken word. I made beats. But I look nerdier. Now, I look cooler than I did. At least I think I look cooler. I'm gonna say it. I look cooler than I did when I was 22 years old. For like objectively, for sure I do. But I'm definitely, in terms of my interests, definitely getting nerdier. Which probably just means that I'm like become more confident in who I am. Which overall is a net good thing. Listen, love who you are. Be who you are. Do I still play Pokemon TCG Pocket? No, I don't. I think I deleted it. Here we go. Yeah, we got the codes for Arena. There's one. We're going to do that, and we're going to place that deck. This is my white-red, which is Cloud. Where's my Cloud card? Boom. We're going to place that into the deck box. We're going to sleeve all these things later. And then let's open this one to see if there's an arena code in here. You get really good at jujitsu. I don't want to be the jujitsu guy. That sounds like I'm making fun of Nick, and I promise I didn't even think about Nick. I actually did want to get into jujitsu when I was way younger. Like I took a trial jujitsu class, and it was fun. I just don't like the idea. I guess at the time I didn't like the idea of like grappling and shit all the time with other people. But like I think now I'd probably be more fine with it. I'm okay. I used to be a germaphobe. I'm not really anymore as much. Go ham at soccer. I mean, soccer's back on the menu. We're throwing our own soccer league essentially. Like all the people that I played with, they were like, yo, fuck doing the official rec league because everybody's tryhards even though it says recreational. We're gonna do it ourselves. So that's gonna be for me on Thursdays. All right. Capoeira. Dude, capoeira would be so fucking cool to get into. I would love to get into capoeira. Genuinely though, like if I'm talking about like, if I'm being real about the things that I would do, what I have a passion in, chat, like I would just get back into dance. I would just get back into like hip hop dance and break dancing and shit. Cause I have a genuine love for that shit. Like I should do a stream where we just watch dance videos. And I geek out over them. Cause y'all would be surprised. Like there was a point in my life where I loved hip hop dance more than I loved video games. And like I was nerding out over like watching ABDC or America's Best Dance Crew and like following certain dancers and like getting hyped when I would see dancers pop up on America's Best Dance Crew that I was familiar with. Okay, I'm gonna hide my screen so I can. Hold on. Because I want to put in these codes. Also, they got some long ass codes for this shit. Oh, I should text him and tell him to give me his codes. I think it'll give me all the same cards though, so we're fine. All right, first code was a success. Oh, I wonder if is it the same code or are they because yeah, this gave me the both the Sephiroth deck and the Warriors of Light Cloud deck. So I would think. Okay, it gives me both. Can I just give away the other one then? Fuck it, I'm giving away the other one. Chat. Boom. It'll focus in. That's the code. It is B73A3-177E3 E4CF8 10EAD D224B. Boom. There you go. I mean, should we play with the... We might as well just play with one of those decks. Let's do Sephiroth. Let's hop into a game with Sephiroth. Oh, you guys are getting like an inside peek of the decks I rock. Are you and Mike planning a stream with the new set? That's all. That's a Mike question. I never know what Mike's planning. I hope so. But here's the thing, right? Mike is Mike, and Mike, and I say that in the good way, and also like the listen, I have no idea kind of way. Where I'll be like, yo, Mike, we should play Magic, and he's like, Slappy, I agree, and I'm like, all right, cool, let's get it. And he's like, I'll work on it, and then like I don't know if it's happening or not. Next week we're doing all Naughty Dog shit, so I actually don't think we're doing a stream for the new set unless we're doing it the week after. He calls you Slappy. He calls me homie. A lot of surveilling going on in this deck, by the way. It's one of those things. Mike calling me homie makes me laugh internally. Also, yeah, this song is so fucking good. Because it's one of those things where at any moment, if I look at Mike and I'm like, Mike, why do you call me homie? I know it'll make him stop calling me that forever, but I kind of like him calling me homie because he says it with such love and affection in his heart. It's one of those things where, chat, people from the Midwest might feel me on this, right? Where like I've lived. Hold on, let me lock in real quick. Let's do this. Here's the thing. I've lived on the West Coast now for the last almost 10 years of my life, right? But I grew up in the Midwest. And in the West Coast, there is such like especially like living in Seattle, because Seattle is where they invented white people. There's so many white people in Seattle. And in San Francisco compared to where I grew up. I feel like there's such a like people are, first of all, chat, y'all gotta stop saying my kid's the past. I don't like that. But also, there is such like a level of try-hardness in terms of trying to be inclusive and trying to be thoughtful and trying to be all these things, right? And which is all good and fair and all that stuff, right? But like at the same time, there is like an authentic, growing up in the Midwest, of things that might be microaggressions where I'm like, you know, hey, at least you're you. At least you're doing your thing. That for me, I almost prefer more so than when people try too hard not to be racist, that sometimes it circles back around and makes me go, huh, interesting. I don't know if that makes sense. It might make sense if you've been to the same, like, lived in the Midwest and then lived in the West Coast as a black person like I have. Let's see. We'll do that. I almost ran out of time. It's tough to talk and play Magic at the same time. Create a blue robot warrior artifact creature token. Then if the spell was cast from the graveyard, put to... Ooh, that's cool. Yo, this Sephiroth deck might be what's up. I also love how like you have all like the bad guy troops in your deck. Yeah, it's J Piccolo. Who's more racist, Midwest or West Coast? I mean, different kinds of racism, different flavors. Yeah, J Tinch, I am originally from Champaign, Illinois. Also, Jesus Lord. Why do you ask? No, because you have Ward. Ward, pay 2. I can't afford to do what I'm about to do. Now I can. Oh wait, they fucking pay 2. Oh no, I pay 2. Oh, I got that right. I got that right. If you're looking for other sports, Ultimate Frisbee is what's up. Dude, I used to play a little bit of Ultimate Frisbee for fun back when I lived in Champaign. Because like there's not as much stuff to do when you live in the Midwest in like a non-major city. I fuck with Ultimate Frisbee. I got real good at throwing that thing. I'll actually, you know what? I would like to play Ultimate Frisbee again. Yeah, I'm cooked. There's nothing. You know what? No. I mean, that doesn't help much, actually, now that I think about it. Actually, I might be able to survive this next turn. GG's to this guy. Actually, I could survive another turn. So yeah, let's see where this next turn takes me, I guess. Oh wait, all right. Oh, never mind, it's their turn. For a second, I was like, can I not play this? I forgot whose turn it was. Oh, dude, I fuck with Chicago. I love Chicago. All right, yeah, that's gonna be game. Yeah, just hit me. Hey, Chef Dylon, you got the decks on Arena? If so, congratulations. Happy to be of service. I'm from the South originally, but also live in California for a decade now. You should pull up on Marcus Brownlee. If I pulled up on Marcus Brownlee, he would call the police on me and have me arrested. I don't know Marcus. I don't even know how I would even begin to try and reach out to Marcus Brownlee, dude. Have they ever done a Marvel/DC Magic crossover? They have a Spider-Man one coming later this year, and I believe they did have a Marvel one. Yeah, for Secret Lair. All right, let's run that back. I think I'm liking this Sephiroth deck a little bit. do that. Bless, you see the Marvel Legends MVC toys Hasbro is releasing this month? I'm not much of a toy person, believe it or not. You wouldn't know that if you looked at my work desk. But the only toys I have have either been sent to me by companies or they're the amiibos that I got at the Nintendo store a few weeks ago. God, this is so cool. This card is insane. Target creature gets negative 9,000 toughness until end of turn. 9,999. Yeah, kill it. Damn it. Yeah, I gotta pump them amiibo numbers up. I don't think I can, even though I fucking love these things. I got them sitting on my desk right here. I fucking love these things. But I genuinely just don't have the space. PS4, thank you so much for the sub. Hey, Blessing Chat, I just ordered delivery Taco Bell from a location nearly 3,000 miles away from where I live. Why? Was that? I hope that was an accident. How's that even possible? Let's see. We'll see. Giving the driver an adventure. And this creature enters. This creature enters tapped. Altered Rain, what's the address? Maybe it's near me. Yeah, this playlist is fire. I think the thing I like most about Final Fantasy is the Final Fantasy VII battle music. Yeah, I'll take that for sure. Yo, Bless, did you see that suction device used to pick up cards? It's called the Pickup. It's great for keeping your cards pristine. Even works on multiple cards at once. No, I've not seen that. Can you link me? That sounds like it's solving a problem that I don't know exists, but I could be convinced if I see what this device looks like. I'm gonna open this link and it's gonna be a fucking fuck, what do they call that video? The never gonna give you up video. Rick rolled. Oh shit. Yeah, let's go to blockers. Oh, this guy can't block. Shit. Hold on. Okay, I got the link open. We're going to return to that in a second. We're going to finish this match and then return to that. God, I am not drawing mana. All right, we might turn this around. There we go, and we got some land. Oh snap! I'm starting to understand what this is doing now. This is fire. Yeah, just block with everything, homie. Why did he block with... Ah, never mind. It doesn't matter. Yeah, he blocked with 2 creatures. I don't understand why he did that. Whenever this card attacks for the first time each turn, untap all creatures you control. After this phase, there's... Jesus! Okay. Hold on. We gotta do something about that. Let's go! Let's go! Yo, this Sephiroth deck is kind of nice. This Sephiroth deck is kind of nice, chat. Now what is this? Jump into the mana, ready to start playing. You can explore different strategies while playing and collecting cards in the set. When you join this event, you'll get to select 2 different half decks from a variety of themes. Combine them, and you'll have a deck that's ready to go. Play as much as you want here, or use the cards to build new decks for other modes. Yours to keep. Oh, that's fun. Oh, and I have hella currency. Chat, should I do this? Or should I just keep playing with the Sephiroth? I'm going to try out the Cloud deck, actually, before I do anything else. I do want to see what's up with the Cloud one. Warriors of Light. Alright, we'll keep that. Oh my god, I'm just noticing the little kids playmat in the middle of the arena here. That's fun. Also, this isn't a chocobo, right? I think this thing has always been here. Or is it? Am I misremembering? I might be misremembering. Oh, it is a chocobo. Oh, that's fun. I don't know why I thought I had seen this thing in this game before, thinking it was like some Magic the Gathering thing that looked exactly like a chocobo. Wait, how would I play this? Oh, cycling, I see. When this crew enters, create a 1/1. Oh, that's cool. I hope this person I'm playing against does something so I can actually like get something out of this. That's fun. Oh, I can't even afford that yet. I wonder if this person I'm playing against has one of those decks where it's just trying to board wipe me until they're able to build like a milling victory or something. Jesus. Swore my first name. Just started playing this insane jiggle physics tech demo called Stellar Blade. Earlier today I played the demo for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3+4 in chat. We're so fucking back, dude. I got kind of emotional actually, because it started off with the Kick Push by Lupe Fiasco playing. And like, for as much as I love Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, I don't talk about 3 enough. I'm always talking about Thug 2, but Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 means so much to me as a video game, and the song Kick Push also means so much to me as a song by Lupe, who's one of my favorite rappers ever. So like, one of my, like, a game that means that much to me, starting off with a song that wasn't originally in that game, that also means so much to me, it just hit me in the feels. I was like, dude, this is perfect. I was like, man, this song fits this game so perfectly too. Oh, dude, that hit different. And then yeah, getting into If You Must by is that Adele the Funky Homo Sapien, I believe. Yeah, starting out, it then went to that song and then went to the CKY song. Oh, here we go. We got to get Cloud on the field. Damn. Dude, he had his finger hovering over the quit button. As soon as he saw Cloud, he was like, I'm out. I'm not doing this. Have I skated in SF? Any such a great longboard city? I miss riding, but with my bad back, I can't risk it anymore. No, I don't skate. I used to like mess around with it a little bit, but like before I could properly learn how to skate, I watched one of my friends fall off a skateboard and break his wrist. And I saw that happen in real time. He stood up and his wrist looked like it was making an S shape. And I was like, all right, never stepping on one of these again. That totally killed any sort of interest I had in skating. That probably would have been one of the cool aspects about me. If that didn't happen, I probably would have learned how to skate. But I've made it this far without breaking a bone, so it's probably a good thing that I didn't. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan that for sure. That's better. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Ugh, that's good, but we're gonna... Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna get rid of that one. Ever get any injuries from breakdancing? My right wrist had been fucked up from breakdancing. It was never like broken, or I never had like any like impact thing, but over time I think I wore down one of the bones in my right wrist to where it would just randomly get sore all the time, and I could never put my wrist, like my hand, fully flat without experiencing pain. That's probably the big thing that actually like made me stop breakdancing over time, was that pain. And like my mom didn't want to take me to the hospital over it. I was like, I swear to God, my wrist hurts all the time, Mom. And she was like, we're not taking you to the hospital. I'm sorry. And I was like, dude, do something. I think she either didn't believe me or she really didn't want, like, she knew how expensive like getting it scanned or whatever would have been. But I'm like, can I get it checked out? Like, can I do something? Oh, we got lightning. Oh, that's fucking cool. She has a cool ability. But like, it's healed over time. It actually isn't that bad anymore. Like I can't put it all the way flat. Like my wrist doesn't go past like this angle. Unless I push it. If I push it, it's fine. But yeah, my right wrist. Actually, I kind of feel it a little bit still in my right wrist. But yeah, this bone like right here was always fucked up. Damn, that's a beefy boy. Go get it checked out now. I don't want to spend the money. Now I'm in my mom's shoes, being like, ugh. Blessing, Dying Light is $4 on Epic Game Store. Would you recommend it? Funny enough, I didn't fall in love with Dying Light 1, but I really, really dug Dying Light 2. That said, $4 is nothing. Yeah, you should play it and check it out. Okay, well, I'm just cooked. I like these equipment cards that automatically turn into creatures. Hold on. Somebody in chat said, his son dead in chat said maybe you should sleep on it, which is hilarious. Bless, I gotta tell you, man, I love you. We met at PAX, and as a black nerd, I love that you rap the fighting games for KF. And dude, I blasted through hundreds for MTG. Keep holding it down. Thank you so much, Trey Channel. Also, thank you for complimenting my fade. I appreciate it. That means a lot. My barber, I said this on KFTD, I'll say it again here, even though it's embarrassing for me, but whatever. Jesus. Oh, that's not good. Oh, we're fucked. What the fuck do you mean, my turn? Chat, I don't even know what that was. I know. Dog. I don't fucking know. Hold on. So whenever Gilgamesh enters or attacks, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may put any number of equipment cards from among them onto the battlefield. Hold up. Onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. When you put one or more equipment onto the battlefield this way, you may attach one of them to the same. So, oh. I can still come back from this. I can still win this chat. Chat, this is what we're gonna do. What time is it? All right, I got time. Chat, this is what we're gonna do. This is what we're gonna do, chat. God, I wish I could rematch that person. Cause I'm going to my regular deck. I'm switching out of my Final Fantasy. I need to get a good win here. All right. I need to do a game for the love of the game. All right, fuck this Final Fantasy shit. We're locking in for a game or two. What I was gonna say earlier before I got demolished was that I went to my barber a couple days ago and we were chatting. He was like, "Oh, dude, I checked out some of your videos. You gotta come out here more often." He was like, "You gotta come get your haircut more often." I was like, "Fuck you." First of all, it was like such a polite roasting of like, dude, get your haircut more. But I was like, brother, you gotta figure out your prices, cause your shit is expensive. A haircut's like $70, dude. It was the most polite roasting ever, though. So now I'm working out a deal with him. I'm like, brother, okay, if you're gonna make me pay $70 every like 3 weeks for a haircut, like, what do I gotta sweep the floors? Like, what's gonna happen here? How do we make this worth it for me and you? And so I might make him famous on TikTok. We'll see. He said if I can help him set up a TikTok, he'll give me haircuts for free. Damn, that's how much I get to my deadlocks retwisted. I mean, I live in San Francisco. I think big city haircuts have gotten more expensive over time. I used to pay, like, when I was growing up, it was like $15, dude, if that. Maybe those were kids' prices? Yeah, I paid 25 plus tip in the early 2000s. Yeah, like I remember when it went from 12 to 15 to 20. And then I kid you not, it wasn't even a steady raise. It jumped to like 50, dude, when I moved to Seattle. And then I came down here and it jumped to like 60 to 65 to 70. I've never seen anything like it before. Like, you want to talk about inflation. That shit hit me like a ton of bricks. Like at that point, honestly, it's on me because at that point, once it jumped to 50, I should have just learned how to cut my own hair. But I'm too nervous and I'll fuck up my hair too much, dude. I don't want to fuck this shit up. I don't think I can give myself this clean of a fade. Smart. All right, this is where we start ramping up. This is where the ramp is going to begin, chat. I don't know why I did that one, but we're here. It's nice to be back on my OG deck. I'm like, after that loss of the last game, I was like, all right, no, we got to recalibrate. I gotta prove to myself who I am real quick. There's a lot of speaking too soon. I'm gonna say all this shit and then somehow he's gonna board wipe and turn the shit around. The fact that he's not conceded already actually worries me. Not like this. Okay, there it is. For a second I was like, what are you plotting? All right, that was a decent win. I want to run another one. This is probably gonna be my last one of the stream. Cause that was good. I want something dominant though. I know that was kind of dominant, but like, I want to get them numbers up. After I get a 70 put down on me, nah, dog. I'm trying to run the numbers up on somebody. Hold up. My mouse is being weird. There we go. Dude, Dell in chat, you should check out Magic. You should try it out. Arena is the easiest way to do it. Arena is the easiest way to do it. It has a tutorial that it starts you off in. It gives you a bunch of cards to play with. It teaches you the different color combos and what they do. Let's see if he blocks it. Damn it. I fucking should have known he was going to block it. I wanted that card to get tapped. Because if it ends the turn tapped, then I get to draw a free land. I'm trying to mana build. Can it be soothing to play or make you rage? You know, depends on the day. I like that. That's a good question. Very valid question. I don't find myself raging playing Magic, honestly. But I think that's going to determine on the personality type. And yeah, Grub Killer makes a good point. With friends, it can be smoothing. When you're playing online, I don't know. It's a good question. Has a competitive game ever made you rage? No. When I'm playing pre-releases at stores and stuff, and you're doing like best of 3 games, I've never raged while playing. There have been times where I'm like more disappointed at myself than anything else. I'll lean more towards on it not being a ragey kind of game, unless you allow yourself, I think, to get super competitive about it. But I think that is probably reserved for the people that play at like a very, very high skill level. And I think the majority of people playing Magic aren't really playing on that skill level. Like, it's such a deep and it's such a deep game that I think it's more fun to just live in like the area of Magic where you're kind of just building the decks you want and playing with the decks you want and playing to have fun more so than playing to be a monster. Not yet. All right, how many lands do I got? Oh, this is the wrong card. I thought this was a different card. Fuck. Oh well. Damn, I should have played this earlier. Oh, I should have played this ah, damn it. I always get this card mixed up with a different card I have. Chat. I have a different card that can generate land creatures, and I use that to buff up my Mossborn Hydra by a lot. I get them mixed up because I added them to my deck at the same time. It is funny because now we're gonna be at stalemate for a little bit until I get something that can withstand these two guys. Do you ever play matches with chat? I mean, that'd be fun. I'd be down to sometime. It's just a matter of like, how many people in chat play Arena? I guess if you play Arena in chat, let me know. Because that's actually a good question of like how many people would be down and are available for that. I'm gonna let you slide. Yeah, Paragon does, Altered Rain does, Waffle does, Sun, chat. Okay, we got some Arena players in chat. Maybe we set that up sometime. I'd like to do that, and I'd also like to play Endures X or X number. I would also like to play Mario Kart with chat because that sounds fun. I'm just building an army here. I'm not even gonna attack. Who else at KF plays Magic again? Man, hopefully more people. Right now it's me and Mike. Greg knows how to play, but he doesn't play regularly. Nick wants to learn how to play. Tim has the Final Fantasy deck, and so I think now he's willing to learn how to play. We just gotta get people there. Oh my god, please, just give me a fucking land. I'm missing a lot of my cards that like would be ideal in this. Oh, here we go. Oh, and I'm not getting anything good. I mean, we're only a few turns away from being able to just full send. They were gonna try and teach Nick this week, but they got caught up in the Dune game. Dude, I wish I was playing that Dune game. I wanted to play the Dune game, but then I was out on Wednesday, and I just lost. I just missed the train. The Dune game looks fun, though. I really wanted to check it out. Right now, I'm working on the Death Stranding 2 review still, but then after that, it's like there are things I'm trying to juggle of like wanting to maybe check out the altars. I want to get back to Deltarune. Deltarune shouldn't take forever, but I mean it's 2 chapters, and so that might be more of a commitment. There we go. There we go. There we go, chat. Alright, so next turn I'm gonna win unless he has like some insane board wipe. I've been drawing this out just for the sheer purpose of wanting to get like a crazy chain reaction up, but like all of my chain reaction cards, I'm just not drawing them. I've been in this weird place of like I have such a clear advantage in this game, and I've just not been able to ramp up as quickly as usually as I'm able to in this scenario. Blessing, should I keep playing Yakuza 0 or do you play through a Persona 5 Royal? Persona 5 Royal is gonna be my answer. Persona 5 Royal is gonna be my answer. Your board is looking like the Gilgamesh match earlier. Listen, that's the goal. That was the objective. Do you have flying? Okay. Shit. Oh, hold on. Yeah. No. All right. Yeah. Yeah, so I just got to full send this turn. I hope he doesn't quit because I do want to see the life counter on this. Oh, I got to see the life counter on this. Please don't quit. Please don't quit. Please don't quit. Life counter is about to look fucking insane. Fuck! Oh! I was about to get my fucking this guy up to 88. I knew he was gonna fucking quit. Damn it. Damn it. Whatever. At least I know internally. We know that the numbers would have looked more insane than the Gilgamesh match, and that's all I was going for. That's all I was going for. All right, chat. That's. Oh, wait. What packs do we have? Yeah, we gotta open up the Final Fantasy pack before we get out of here. This fucking guy. All right, chat. That's gonna do it for this stream. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me.